All right. All right. All right. I think we're ready to play. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm Karmajolt. This game on the 8-Bit Adventure Anthology Volume 1 is about to be Deja Vu. It's basically a port of the NES version, and I'm playing it on PC, which means I can use a mouse for these point-and-click style adventures. What's going on, Lay White and Nicholas D? Any of y'all ever played this game? Man, it's awesome. And like, it's kind of like gritty and dark in a way that I love. What's going on, Gamer Dude and Nick D and Lay White? Let's get started with Deja Vu, and I love this image of a guy holding a picture of this exact image. Let's get started. Yeah, so I have this game on NES, and I remember like discovering it when I was in like 8th grade or something like that. I'm like, whoa, this game's awesome. And then it turned out that my local video game store actually had a copy of it. So my brother got this for me, I think as a Christmas gift one year. How does it look and sound, by the way? Is the game audio loud enough? Can you hear the music? It's got some rockin' tunes. Doing Deja Vu today, right on. What the H is this game? I've never heard of it. Yo, Elvis Press Play? I played through Shadowgate the other day, which is, it's basically a game in the same series, done by the same company in the same style. This one, though, is a murder mystery. Why don't we just get right into it? I mean, I see no reason to keep talking about it. Let's just play, obviously, on file 3. Little low, says Oxy Montana. Thank you so much. Let me fix that real quick. Let's see if that's better. Oops. You're waking up from a stupor that feels like a chronic headache after a week in Vegas. And I love that there's like a little typewriter here typing stuff out. Crank those banging tunes up. Whereas Shadowgate, yes, thank you, Gamer Dude, it was a medieval fantasy with monsters and magic and stuff. And it's very spooky. This one's scary, but more in like a suspenseful way. You notice your right palm is covered with dried blood, but you can neither see nor feel any wounds. I don't really know what voice to give this guy, but back when I played this game with a friend, with Safety Servbot when I lived in Kansas City, she used like the absolute best like beat cop Chicago detective voice that I wish I could emulate for you. What's up, Enigma? Also, I don't understand why we can see Karma's eyes right now. Well, that's because I haven't gotten the sunglasses yet, Enigma. What's up, Denfico and Jiri Mice? Who's this guy without shades? You feel a sharp pain on your left forearm. Rolling up the sleeve, you find a tiny puncture on your arm. Has a doctor injected me with a medicine? I always love that line. It seems so out of place. Like, who would phrase it that way? Then you realize you can't remember who you are. You have no idea where you are and why you're here. You have no memory whatsoever. And this is how, a medicine is right, Rogue Effect. And this is how the game starts. You're in a bathroom stall, you got a hangover, and you can't remember who you are. So let's take a look at our surroundings here. It's a full roll of toilet paper. It adds a civilized touch to these barbaric surroundings. And there's a jacket. It's a light brown trench coat that matches your trousers. You feel something in the pocket of the coat. Ooh, then why don't we take it? Take the coat. That's a surprise. There's nothing more handy than a 38 at your side. There might be something more handy than that. All he knows is that he's got a trench coat and a revolver. Take the toilet roll. Okay, Nick D, I'll take it. You can't. It would ruin the scenery. But, one thing about this game that took me a while to figure out is that, like, you have to open so many more things than you might expect. Like, the coat, you might not think to, like, open the coat up. Oh yeah, if it's got stuff in the pocket, maybe you'd figure out that you need to open it in order to access the goods inside it. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Take the sunglass. And now, we can use the sunglass on self. You can't put them on, they're too big! Give it a shot, dude. I bet you could put it on. Well, I use them on myself, so I hope that works for you. He's using the too transparent shades. Yes, too transparent. Sounds like a normal party in Vegas, says Richard A. Massey B. Welcome. Sounds like the beginning of Disco Elysium. Yo, Elvis Presley, I've heard really good things about that game. Should I give that a shot? I actually have no idea what it is. But hey, let's take these 7 coins. You have to take them out of the pocket of the coat before you can use them, so it's better to have them on your actual person than in your coat pocket for some reason. Taking the gum. Alright, and a hanky. And the wallet. This is important. This one's actually important here. Take the wallet. And, just like anything that might have stuff inside it, you have to open it. Open the wallet, and you find key 1. Let's examine this. It's a key with the word office inscribed on it. Okay, that seems like it's worth taking. Take the key 1. As far as I remember, though, you got the gun. There's a surprising amount of encounters where you're better off punching. Yeah, gamer dude, we'll get there. We'll get there. I know all about this game, but let's examine card. And unlike Shadowgate, I don't have to worry about keeping a lit torch at all times, so there's like a different kind of timing aspect to this game, but not quite as anxiety-inducing as the torches from Shadowgate, which we streamed the other day, and we had a good time doing it. It's a card with several holes punched into it. It says Private Access Card, Penthouse, Seagull. It's like a loyalty program card where every time you visit this guy's house, you get a punch on the card, and when you get 10, you get a free ice cream. Let's take it. $20 bill. Wonder what that could be. It's a $20 bill. Okay, that's all it says. Good old Andrew Jackson. He wasn't good. He was old, though. And it's a 38 special. Go ahead and make your day. Is that a Clint Eastwood reference? Let's take the gun 1. And, while we're in this bathroom stall, we should pee before we go, because we don't want to have to go later. Let's open. Open the door. And now we can move either by, once you hit the move button over here, you can either click on it on the picture, or in this little mini-map which shows your exits, just like they did in Shadowgate. Dirty Harry. Herdy Dairy. Yeah, that's when you're lactose intolerant, right? I've got it downloaded but not started it yet. Sounds like my kind of game, though. Detective story where your choices craft the character you control. Talking about Disco Elysium? Yeah, I should try that. You're in the washroom. From the looks of it, you figure the janitors must be on strike. Speaking of strike, let's see how striking I am in the mirror. I'm missing part of my face, which is hot. Super handsome. You see yourself in the mirror. You again realize with horror that you can't remember who you are. Sounds like it even though Dirty Harry used a 44 Magnum and not a 38 Special. What makes it special, I wonder? Can I use the sink? You can't do that here. Not in a bathroom. Who do you think you are? You're in a dinghy hallway. A dinghy is like a boat, right? It's like a canoe. Open the door. Wait. What's this? What's this puddle? The door is open. Well, what about this? There's a puddle on the floor. It appears to be coming from the women's washroom. Let's hope it isn't someone with trouble. But if it is, we'll help. You're in the women's washroom. Can I open this door? And what happens if I examine this mirror? The women's washroom, is much cleaner except for the puddles. The mirror is just as grimy as the rest of this place. Which is not at all, because it's spotless in here. You're thinking of a schooner. I learned that word from the Final Fantasy instruction manual, Rogue Effect. I love we all got the reference, says Richard A. Massey Bloodword. Never seen the movie. Gotta go eat pasta and chicken. Yo, Denfico, are you saying that you have to go eat pasta and chicken, or are you saying, gotta go, eat pasta and chicken, everyone. You're in an empty stall. You see a crack in the toilet and water pouring out of it. Let's open the toilet. You are relieved that you find nothing inside. Good. Gonna flush it anyway. Gonna do that. I am messing around hardcore right now. It's a roll of toilet paper. Looks like it hasn't been used yet. That's great. Gotta go. Nap time. Yo, lay white, nap hard. I learned that word from Karma Joel. You did? I have to, but I would give to everyone. Thanks, Tenfico. Let's go this way. Open the door. I love how when you do a command, it commands you to do the exact same thing that you just did. You're in a dark, empty bar. It doesn't seem that dark. Obviously, the bar is closed, or else you've scared everyone away. What's this? A drink? It's a shot glass full of seltzer. That was probably censored for the NES version. Let's take it. Let's take the seltzer. And use on self. You quickly down the seltzer. The stuff tastes terrible. Why would anyone drink this stuff? You know, I never liked seltzer myself, but I get why other people might like it. Let's move up here. Let's go up the stairs so we can get that out of the way. Rabsiage is correct, Rogue Effect. Must be a spell. Yeah, let's examine it. Through the window, you see an empty street with no one in sight. You see no one in sight. That's great. Like Seltzer my Seltz. Seltzer Gabbiani from Final Fantasy Seltz, right? You're in the upstairs hall leading to a door. On the walls are some posters of fighters. Like from Final Fantasy! Oh my gosh, we're making so many Final Fantasy references. You feel very dazed. You had better do something about it. Your memory loss is making you feel weary. You feel like you have been up for many days without any sleep, only worse. So like a week, you would say? A 38 is generally very easy to conceal. That's why detectives and crooks love them. Hey, Elvis Presley? That's why I love them too. I don't. I'm not a gun person. Is that Jerry Seinfeld in the thumbnail? Oddity Jimbo? We don't know yet, because we don't have our memory back. Are you gonna play Infested again? Oh, Rogue Effect, that's a good idea. What's up, Palso? Welcome. Let's look at these pictures. It's a poster of some boxer named Doghouse Riley. He's no Puff McMuffin. It's a poster of Puff McMuffin! Oh my gosh, my idol! I cannot believe they made a reference to my favorite boxer of all time. I don't think he actually exists. I just knew it was gonna say that. What's this one? It looks like a poster of you, but then you can't remember who you are. You have infinite ammo when it comes to puns, Rogue Effect. I said puns. The name underneath says Ace Harding. Doesn't ring a bell. But they do ring the bell before each round in boxing. I don't know, I'm trying to make a joke. Let's open the door! Open the door. Yeah, and I think in Shadowgate, so in this game it looks like there's a little typewriter typing along the notes. In Shadowgate it's like a quill pen, is it not? I already forgot. You're in a reception room or secretary's office. The odor of cheap perfume still lingers in the air. That can't be important. Let's examine. It's an everyday run-of-the-mill desk. There is a drawer on the other side. Oh, does that mean I can open it? Open the desk. Envelope 1. Looks like a standard legal-size envelope. You know what? I forgot to tell Nat20 that I was streaming. Because he loves this game as much as he loves Shadowgate, almost, I think. So the main character is a boxer and a detective. Cool combo. Yo, gamer dude? I think so. That's, I think, what we can glean here. Take. You take the Envil 1. Did I examine it? I forgot to pay attention. Yeah, and I have my pages of notes, which basically shows my inventory here. We don't get spells in this game, unfortunately. It does look like... It looks like a standard legal-size envelope. But it's slightly undersized. Open the Envel 1. Alright. Let's examine the bill. It's a bill from Dr. It's a bill from Dr. Brody made out to Joe's Bar. Wait a second. That is... Rabso-Edge backwards. Address is 934 Sherman Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. I remember that from the Take a Bite Out of Crime commercials with Scruff McGruff. Do you remember those? Do you remember those PSAs? Take a bite out of crime. This is what the Dick Tracy game wanted to be. Elvis Presley, I have that game, and it seems like it's got potential, but, like, I played it for a little bit, didn't quite get it, and then I was like, I'll try it later. Diethanol trimene? Isn't a trimene, like, a little boat with a lot of people with oars rowing it? Total is $132. Dang. Sounds familiar, but you can't remember who you are. Alright, that seems important, but you did see for a second that I've added a new address. Can I examine it? No. It's a typewriter. For those who are literate, it is a handy tool. That's what this is down here. Don't do drugs. It's expensive. Yes, that's what we learned from reading that bill. The door won't open. It must be locked. Well, if only I had key 1, maybe I could open it. Wait a second. I do have key 1. I remember that. My memory is coming back. What's up, Red Dalek? Click, the key worked. Easy peasy. Sherman Street is referenced in Finding Nemo. I bet it's the same place. You are in an office. A dead body is slumped over the desk. His left hand grips the phone receiver. Does that happen? Like, when you're... Like, let's say you're on the phone and you get shot or something, or you just die. Do you hold on to it, or do you drop it? There appears to be something in his pocket. How do you see that from here? Or is he just happy to see me? So, like, remember before when I was like, yeah, I guess you would figure out that when you have the coat and it feels like there's something in the pocket, you might open it up to find something inside. Well, here you have to open this guy. Open the pocket. To take key 2. Take the key 2. And while you're at it, I think you can open this desk. Open the desk. Yeah. Let's take a pencil. Important item. And key 3. Red Dalek? Not today. I'm not rich. Trireme. Yes, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Nicholas D. Definitely a unit in Civilization, which was what we were talking about earlier today. Sid Meier. It's a key marked front. So do I open the front of him with the key? What about this? The key has the Mercedes-Benz trademark on it. Well, what about this? The pencil has the Mercedes-Benz trademark on it. That's crazy. It's a wall safe with a combination lock. Won't open. It can't be opened without a special combination. How special is it? It's a man who appears to be lacking something, namely life. There are 3 bullet holes in him. He's also missing a 4th bullet hole. Not sponsored is right, Nat 20. He's still gripping a receiver in his left hand. He suggests a memory. You feel as though you should be able to remember who he is. Who are you speaking to? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. What's this here? It's an old-fashioned telephone. The cord hangs limply from it. Seems pretty cool. Let's get out of here. We can open the window, I think. Yeah, let's go this way. Oh, and by the way, in the original NES version of the game, so this is a port of the NES version I'm playing it on Steam. I'm playing it on PC, right? I'm on the fire escape. When there's a fire, you use it to escape. On the NES version, if you hit select, the game will give you a hint sometimes. But here it's tab, I think. Well, maybe it doesn't work in this game. I know it worked in Deja Vu. Or Shadowgate, but maybe it doesn't work on Deja Vu. What's back here? Ooh. I went to a dark alley. You're out on the street in front of Joe's bar. You can't see anybody. That's great. Let's use key 3. This is for the front, right? Yeah, and it unlocks the front door. Okay, we can go in here. What's up, Mad Max? I see you. Nat 20, we're not there yet. Hey lad, can you climb glass? Rab. I can climb just about anything with suction cups. Nobody is in the bar. It's empty. Let's open this one. Open the door. Vino. You're in the wine cellar. The place looks like it could use a good sweeping. Now I think you can just open this wine tap and let it spill out. But that's irresponsible. Let's close it. But if you examine the wine rack, the bottles are very dusty. One of the bottles on the right-hand side appears to be quite clean. I think you can, like, hit it? Sacco! And every time you hit something, the Sacco screen appears. When you move the bottle, the whole wine rack slides to the side. A secret passageway is revealed. That's how you got out of your test tube, my man. Yo, Rab? How did you know I was a science experiment? Algorithmic comment obligation. Like engaged. Yo, Omni Loser, thank you so much. There's a small room made of stone and brick. Yeah, this is where they do stand-up comedy, obviously. Let's open this. Open the door. You know what's in here. I was one too. No, I remember you. You're in a casino. There is nobody around. Time to freaking gamble, everybody. Now, if I, like, had paid a ton of attention to how many moves I had used already and how many actions I had taken in this game, there is a way to, like, manipulate this, the slot machine. So, like, essentially, if you use the coin on the slot machine on a certain action number, that's how the game determines when you will win. So if this is like your, I don't know, I'm making up an example here, 69th action that you're doing, the game will say, oh, 69 is a winner, but 70 is not. So sometimes what you'll see the tool-assisted speedruns do is they'll click the use button, then they'll click on the coin multiple times before they use it in the slot machine. Also, some of the RTA speedruns will do that if they are keeping track of how many actions they've taken, but I'm not. So, you seem to have no luck. Now, you might be thinking, what are the coins for? You do need them in this game in order to pay a cab fare, because you get around this game by using a taxi. If you run out of coins, you can use the taxi at least one more time. So you do need coins in this game, and this is pretty much the only way to get them is by gambling. If you're on your last coin, it will always be a winner in the slot machine. If you get back here and you have 0 coins somehow, there will always be 1 coin left in the slot if you examine it. So there are ways to lose all of your coins, and that might make the game unsolvable. But as long as you can make it back here, you can get coins. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this coin on the left slot machine. The slot machine clangs away, the wheels spin, the excitement builds, you come up a loser. This one always loses, but right now I'm just using it twice to get down to my last coin, so that I can win the jackpot on this one. How are you, says Mad Max. I'm doing alright. I'm playing a great game with some great company. Ooh, baby, we're about to get triple bars. I got so many bars. Wow, you hit the jackpot. I got 22 coins. My gosh, that is $5.50. It's a quarter, except there's 22 of them. The roulette wheel could really send your mind spinning. And also your balls. They really need to circulate some fresh air in here. So, like, I think I can go down to the sewer if I want. I don't think that's necessary right now. Let's just get out of here. It's a damp and dreary wine cellar. By the way, in the sequel to this game, Deja Vu 2, it turns out that one of the characters in this game was like, basically, like this bar and that casino are owned by the mafia. And it turns out that there's like, one of the mafia guys has been like misreporting the profits from Joe's bar so that he can keep the money. And it like becomes, it turns into like a gang war at the end of Deja Vu 2. You're standing in front of the street, and there's a bar. By the way, didn't we get... Yeah, we have a key 2 here with a Mercedes-Benz trademark on it. This looks like a Mercedes-Benz. Ooh, he gonna get in trouble. Deja Vu 2, Vu harder. Sewer. I barely know her. Nat 20? Good joke. Deja Vu 2 is on Game Boy. Yeah, Game Boy Color of all things. And it's hardcore. It is. Yo, James Martin. Every time I see you playing this game, I secretly hope Sean Robinson has bought the IP and is working on bringing this to Broadway. Yo, I would do a Deja Vu musical with Sean R. And welcome to the stream. You see nothing unusual about the plush interior of the Mercedes-Benz. Ah, that sucks. There's nothing unusual here? Well, let's open the dashboard. What's this? I'm gonna take all these things. Note 2. There's a map? I love maps. You take the map shot and the snapshot. What are these? This game legitimately has a sequel. Yeah, Gamer Dude. Me and Sean R played through it, as a matter of fact. On my channel a long time ago, we made a video. Alright, what's all this stuff then? It's a car registration made out to Joey Siegel of 1212 West End Street. Okay. It's a street map. The way to Joe's bar is marked in ink. The address is 1060 Peoria Street. Okay, so that's where we are right now. The writing on the map reads, Ace, follow this route. Or is it route? That way you'll know if you're being followed. I'd like a part, even a small one, in the musical play, please. Enigma, you got it. Be careful, it's a trap. Don't want the cops to find Mrs. Sternwood in the trunk. Mrs. Sternwood in the trunk? What the hell is going on? It's a snapshot of a 400-pound woman. You can tell by eyeballing her. You feel as if you should recognize her. Let's examine this. It's the hood release for releasing the hood. I love that. It's the clutch. It's the brake pedal. It's the gas pedal. They spelled it wrong here. I bet it'd feel great to really step on it. But they spelled it right here. They got the right iteration of pedal for the brake, but the gas pedal is different. Doesn't seem to be anything unusual. All right, everybody. Let's take our first save. Because you know what I want to do? I want to take this car for a drive. Let's put the key in the ignition. Wait, where do I do it? Actually, wait, so what was this, though? The hood release. Yeah, for releasing the hood. Let's do it. Kaboom, you idiot! You fell for the oldest trick in the book. You've released the hood. It pops wide open. The car explodes with a loud kaboom. You just fell for the oldest trick in the book. Yeah, you know the book. Elvis Presley, member for 6 months. I'm sure nothing bad will come of this. No, there is something unusual. Gas pedal is spelled wrong. That's correct, James Martin. And it blew me up. You've been blown into little bits. Jordy Pants, welcome. Can I please also have a part in said Broadway production? Heck yeah. From the beginning, the odds were against you. It was only a matter of time until you reached the end. But we didn't reach the end. We lost. Your history. Yo, and there's an achievement. I realize that this is cut off in the lower right here, but there was an achievement saying oldest trick in the book, which I love. Okay, let's go back in here and not die this time. So we're gonna open this. James Martin, I'm playing this game with a mouse. Isn't that cool? That's my brother in the chat. He was the one who got me this game for, like, Christmas one year. So he was who I was talking about earlier. Okay, and I don't know if I have to examine these again, but I will. Like, it might be absolutely necessary to look at these. There's a snapshot. Okay, I ain't reading all this again. What do you think you are doing? Oops, I'm examining it. Yes, okay, I did need to examine that again because I didn't have the address. And I should examine the map. Okay, yeah, to get the Peoria Street address. Right, okay. I have to redo a couple things after I exploded. Why is that not giving me the Peoria Street address in the book? Did it not do that earlier? It's everyone's favorite part. You see a mugger in your way. He wants all of your money. That's at least $5.50. Have you played Retro City Rampage? That sounds familiar, Rab. Ventus DM and Clay Adams. Hey, I played this game when I was like 9 years old. Whoa, Deja Vu. Walter White, welcome. And vice versa. Wish you could play Shadowrun on the NES using the mouse. Yeah, that would be cool. It exploded. Is this F-Zero? Might be wise to give it to him. James Martin says punch him. I'm inclined to do that. Yeah, give him the Uno reverse, Raymond S. Sacco! That's... Alright, we're starting a Sacco count, everybody. That's Sacco number 2. Write it down in the chat. A quick jab to the mugger's eye stuns him. He runs down the street shouting, I'll be back. Tell him to pop the hood. I should. You're standing... So, like, what concerns me here is that I don't have the address in my address book for Peoria Street, even though I see it on the map here. Oops, I'm hitting the map. Wham, your hand is numb from the impact, somehow, after hitting the map. That's right, John N. There's Sternwood in the trunk. What's going on? Let's move like this way, I think. Nope. Don't want anything to do with that. And by the way, just to show you how brutal the deaths in this game can be, it's like, okay, you're in front of the police station. Even if you know not to go there, like, well, let's see what's to the right of this. Oh, it's a construction site. You just fallen into a deep construction pit. You should watch where you're going. Like, it shows you a possible direction on the map, and you're like, well, let's see what's over here. And the game's like, well, you died. The thing is, though, despite how brutal the deaths are in this game, when you continue, you don't lose much. Like, it put me back on the previous screen, and that was it. You're in front of a newsstand that is open for business. This might not be the best time to brush up on current events, but it's not the worst time either. Let's speak to this lad. It's 25 cents a copy. If you want it, take the far right one on the bottom, says the newsboy. I will. He's very specific about which newspaper I can take. Your wagon lost a wheel, then you died of dysentery. What's up, MB? Rip Ace Harding, trying to help the workers build, but tripped into a hole as he was not too skilled. Yo, that was a sick rhyme. Game over, yeah! What's up, Ace's bedroom? Bro, I played Uninvited. I love these games. Yeah, we're getting to that soon. Probably next week. I take the end paper. Thanks a lot, says the newsboy cheerfully. The newsboy says, the cops have been roaming around the area looking for suspicious characters? That's me! I got a call from some dame who lives across the street from Joe's bar. She told him that she saw some funny goings-on around there, and she gave a description that fits you. Better watch your step. Well, first I'm gonna read the news. The headline reads, The Japanese bomb Pearl Harbor. So, that gives you a sense of the time here, what era we might be in. So what does that mean? It's at least December 1st, 1941? Is that correct? When was the date on the Pearl Harbor bombing? Ah, here we can do a weird glitch. You're standing on the street in front of Pete's all-night gun palace. That font makes me dizzy. December 7th, 1941. Is that what I said, James Martin? I feel like I got it right. Yo, playing some Mario, I see. That's correct, Maso. Alright, so let's do a glitch. Actually, I'm gonna save the game first, because if I do this glitch, it kind of messes up the story. And I will basically go to areas that I'm not supposed to go to yet. But for this glitch, you want to make sure that the first item in your inventory is something you don't need. So for example, the coat is unimportant after you take everything out of it, so you don't need it. What we're going to do is we're going to use the leave command and put something else that we don't need in this trash can. So I'm going to leave the newspaper in the trash. Discard the end paper. Then we're going to open the trash. Or the waste basket, or is it waste bucket, as they call it here. And now we're gonna open the door to Pete's all-night gun palace, and we're gonna go straight in. When you're inside, you want to purchase 1 bullet. So take 1 bullet here. Thanks for the quarter, he says. And now that we have 1 bullet, I'm gonna move my notebook to my address page, and I'm gonna hit the leave command, and I'm gonna select one of the bullets on the table, and then I'm gonna click it again. And you'll see that the address page turns to double waste baskets. Now let's leave. Of course the mugger comes back. Hey, Mugger, want to see a glitch? Okay, hotshot, I wouldn't try that again if I were you. Now give me your money. You could just hit this guy again. Eventually, you do have to give that guy money, but for now, I'm just gonna hit him. Yes, says James Martin. Quarter? Hardly knew her. Nice, Jordy Pants. I always loved your YouTube shorts, says Mira G. I didn't know you did streams. I'm just catching one live for the first time. Yeah, welcome. Thank you so much. I've been streaming probably since like 2017, I would say. And Marco M, welcome to you too. Sacco number 3, thank you, Walter White. No, James Martin, you missed a Sacco. So the Sacco count is 3. I'm sorry, I did one without you. Anyway. Let's get into the cab. And you'll see that my address page still has a wastebasket in it. What I can do now is I can speak to the cabbie, who says bluntly, "Hey mister, where you wanna go?" And I can click, I think, any one of these squares on my address page. And he'll take me somewhere that I don't have the address for yet. And we still gotta pay him. I mean, I guess I don't have to. But I will because I'm polite. Now let's leave. Oh, it took me to an address that I didn't expect it to take me to. But that's basically how the leave bullet glitch works. Is you do some weird event at the gun store where you throw away a newspaper. It doesn't have to be the newspaper. You leave a bullet twice. And suddenly the game thinks you have a lot more addresses than you actually do. So let me see where else you can take me. What's up, Noah Rodman? I see you. And Jason N. and Zero Rules. Punch him. Seen your glitch shorts first time watching a stream. This reminds me of Friday the 13th on Famicom. Oh yeah, let's have him take me to, where do you want to go? You know, I might have messed up the glitch. Let's try it again. Because I thought it could take me to like an area at the end of the game. So let me load up that save file and try it again. That bullet trick is just an example of arbitrary code execution, also known as ACE, Rob War. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends he's great, yo, Andrew S. Thank you. And Dave Trap. I saw your PFP and subscribed. I appreciate you. Yeah, that is an illustration that I did in MS Paint of the Foxhound logo from Metal Gear 2 on MSX. Okay, so let's try this again. So I think because the game kind of messed up and like didn't put all 3 addresses in my address book, that like the outcome I was expecting didn't exactly happen. So let's take one more bullet here. And then I'm gonna leave this bullet twice. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to do a thing. I had to do this first. Okay, that's fine. I had to open up my address page before I could do it again. Is this mugger gonna be here? Not this time. Alright, so let's open the cab. Ever want any cool metalcore on your vids? You know what? I'll consider it. Let's see what happens if I click like this. Huh, it's like not working the way I wanted it to. Because that seemed to take me to Peoria. Maybe we'll try it again later. Karma, I just got 6th on Mute City 3. Yo, well done, Jordy Pants. The fabled 6th. Huh. December Screams Embers. Thanks, Will from DSE. I'll check it out. Okay, enough of this glitch. We'll mess around with it later. Maybe I'll make a short out of it at some point. But let's load up the save file. It's something that I've never really experimented with before. But that's basically how the glitch works. You don't need to go into the gun shop. Not necessary. Oh, and the mugger's not here. Okay, so this is where you get the address for Peoria. It's just by looking at the street signs, I guess. Anyway, let's continue with the game and open this door and move into the cab. Yo, thanks, Will from DSC. I'll check you out. You have to change shades for it to work. That might be right. That might be right. Have you done any messing around with the doghouse glitch from Link's Awakening DX? Probably my favorite glitch of all time. Mira G, yeah, I started messing around with it. I never made a video out of it, but that's a good one, and I should get to that soon. Thank you. Those shades are better. Yo, Rob War. These are my partner's glasses, and her aunt got them for her, and apparently they are way more expensive than you might think. So, I feel kind of bad having him down here on my desk where my cats might knock them off the table, you know? Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Where you want to go, mister? Let's try Sherman. Here you are. You owe me 75 cents. Give him 20 bucks and make his day. That's how I feel when somebody donates 20 bucks. What would you like to use this on? I'll pay here. What type of cat? John N., I have 2 tuxedo cats. Stolen goods, great prop for a shady game such as this. You're right, James Martin. It's really quiet around here. Can't be moved if it's not open. I'm not trying to move the door, I'm trying to move into the door. Oops, the door is open. Mustache cat, thank you. Hey bro, they look sick on you. Appreciate you. You're in the lobby of the office building. There's a hallway in front and a staircase to your left. Forget it, I hate stairs. Dr. Brody, huh? I don't know if I need to be here yet. But I want to say it doesn't... It's not a big deal. I don't have the correct key for this door? I don't think. Yes, I do. Blam! Why did you bother wasting the bullets? Ah. It's got 2 shots left. That's fine. Maybe I didn't want to shoot the door here. Let's close the gun. Ooh, yeah, you're standing in front of an office. The words Ace Harding Private Eye are on the door. You see someone's shadow through the glass. You feel very dazed. You had better do something about it. Your memory loss is making you feel weary. You have to do something, but you don't know what to do. Okay, this is not where I need to be right now. Let's GTFO. Dr. Brody is dead behind the door now. Metal Gear. Pew Pew is right. Let's try the other place. How about West End? The cabbie accelerates. As you arrive at your destination, he looks at the meter and says, "Here you are, you owe me 75 cents. I love that everything is the same distance away. The driver begins counting the fare. 1, 2, 3 quarters. Thanks a lot, pal. He counted them so good. What up, everyone? Yo, Gary P2, welcome. Let's go in here. Open the door. The lobby looks extremely clean. The white pillars add a nice touch. They're not pillars, they're, what do you call them? Columns. I think you want to use this card, right? As soon as you put the card into the slot, the elevator doors swoosh open. Yeah, it's private, let's go in. Do I have to use the cardigan? Do I have to use the cardigan? At least in the sequel, the cab is free. Oh yeah, that's right, Rob War. Yeah, in Deja Vu 2, when you get into the cab driver recognizes you and is like, Ace, thanks for the favor you did a long time ago. Ah, the fare? Don't worry about it. I'll take you wherever you want to go. The elevator stops and the door slides open. Johnny V, we'll get to that. You're in a penthouse. You instantly feel that the owner of this place is well off. Let's read his literature. It's a magazine, but you really don't have no time to read it. What is this? It's a photograph of a very stout-looking brunette. On the back, you find an address, 520 S. Kedzie in Chicago. Let's take it. Take the photo. That might be all I need to do in here. It's a bookshelf filled with thick encyclopedias and books. Oh my gosh. There's nothing like a great work of art for inspiration. Yeah, I think all we needed to do in here was get that address and then leave. I'm like fairly certain. I've beaten this game so many times, but I still, like every time I play it, I get stuck on a certain part or two. Just because there's a lot to it, you know? It's a lot to remember. Let's use the card. Sako count 3. Thank you, Ventus DM. This dude has no Wi-Fi. Let's get out. Thanks for solving that murder or whatever from the last game. That's basically it, Elvis Press Play. Okay, time to GTFO. Let's open the cab door. Do I have to do that every time? Alright, let's talk to this guy. I hope someday they do a remake of Deja Vu. I know they did a reimagining of Shadowgate on VR. Ooh, that sounds dope. What's up, Nicole with a Q? What's up, people of Earth? Howdy. I got me some water in a mug that Jordy Pants gave me. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to go here. I just clicked on the screen and it took me to the first place on the list. All right, let's use the other cab driver so that oops. I thought there was another cab, right? Oh, but it has to be back in Peoria. Okay, never mind. Sorry, everyone. I went to the wrong place and then messed up a bunch. But let's go to Kedzie. You owe me 75 cents. I'm running out of coins. I got cut off at a strip club called Deja Vu once, says Jordy Pants. Oh my gosh. What's up, Richie Rich? It made you the person you are today. Exactly. Oh, there's bulletproof glass. You need to put the fare in the slot. What if you have cash? Thanks a lot, pal. That's his voice for sure. It's a bungalow. The garden has grown wild. The door won't open. It must be locked. This might be where you gotta use the gun. Hey, cab driver, what's that over there? You pull out the gun, point it straight ahead, and pull the trigger. Blam! Why are you doing this, says Evil Eye. Because I have no choice. The lock is gone, so the door is now open. Yeah, that's one way to get in. You're inside the bungalow. You smell the strong odor of cheap perfume. Remember where we last smelled that cheap perfume? It was in the secretary's office. What's over here? It's a slip of paper with 3 numbers on it. 33, 24, 36. Damn, she's got some crazy measurements. Let's take this just in case we ever need to buy this person a dress, I guess. Ooh, and there's a note 4. Let's examine it. It's a small piece of paper with the numbers 25, 03, 45 on it. 2 combinations. Okay. It's a gaudy pair of pearl earrings. Taking them. What about this? Can I open the desk? Blam! That's right. Yeah, should we start a blam count? Open the desk. Hey, here we go. We're getting somewhere now. Take the key 5. And the diary. Oh, you know what? Just so that no one knows I was here, let's close the desk. The bed looks like an army cot. It seems to have been carefully made, perhaps to help tidy up the place. Let's open it. What do you think you're doing? Dude, I don't know. I can open so many things in this game, so why not the bed? Alright, let's examine the diary. There's a diary with the name Martha on it. There's a bookmark between the pages. Oh, you gotta open the diary. If you take the bookmark out of the diary, you lose the game. It doesn't make any sense, but you lose the game if you take the bookmark out of the diary, so do not take that. Take bed. Alright, so now let's read the diary. December 5th. That was 2 days before Pearl Harbor, by the way. And yeah, so like Nat 20 said before, that phone in the dead person's office, Ace was like, man, that's a really old-fashioned phone. But this is like 1940. That phone doesn't look too old-fashioned for 1941. That aligns with real life when you take bookmarks out of books. Yo, James Martin, that's correct. Siegel dropped by again. I told him to get lost. I can't stand his jealousy. I have my eye on John Steinwood. Even if he is married, he gives me anything I ask for. If I can get him to divorce his wife, I can really live the good life. That character should have a voice like, what is the name of the character from Little Shop of Horrors? It's an unmarked key. Key 5, huh? Well, time to leave. Voice acting on point. Thanks, Ventus DM. You're standing in front of a bungalow. There's a parked car. Yeah, that's the cab. He didn't leave? Okay. Yo, Nicole with a Q. You heading out? Thank you. Oh, yeah, Audrey. Right. Seymour. Yes, thank you. Alright, so now I think I want to go back to Peoria, because there's like probably a bunch of stuff that I forgot around here. So let's go back to Joe's bar, I think. Okay, I don't believe you about the bookmark. I'm gonna need you to do it. Sorry, I was racing. I'll try it at some point. Don't accidentally leave the cab without paying him, because I think he does call the cops on you. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back to the bar. Hopefully this mugger doesn't find me. You know what? Let's save the game. You run into a bum who blocks your way. He stands so close that your eyes water. The following words dribble out of his mouth. I got a scoop. Something that'll save your life if it's worth 50 cents to you. Bro. You can have 50 cents. The bum gladly takes the money, looks around and says, Joey's hitman has been looking for you. I got the word that he's waiting in your office. Ooh, that might have been the shadowy figure we saw. What's up, YJ James 93? Thanks, bro. Not worth digging around those trash cans. You don't need to do nothing with those. I left the door open. I'm so clumsy. Oh my gosh. And like, while we're here, we should probably get some more coins. That's right, everyone. It's time to gamble again. Oh my gosh, I love doing this in video games where there's no consequences. Or should I say, coinsequences. Let's get the lemons. Let's go, says Ventus DM. You seem to have no luck. Yeah. Yeah, not only did I lose 25 cents there, but a doctor has injected me with a medicine. I've lost my memory, and I think I might be getting, like, framed for murder. Ducko got a gunno! Ooh, gambling. We're gambling so much lately, I blame Harv. Yo, we got triple lemons, everybody! That didn't give me that many coins. I now have $3. First with Dragon Quest, now here. No, Ventus DM, I also did gambling in The Legend of Zelda. And in A Link to the Past, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I have You feel very dazed. No, I get it, dude. You're so dazed, it's like you've been up for days. I think now I have 2 possible combinations for this safe, do I not? So either note 4 or note 5. Or I guess note 3 or note 4 is what I meant. We'll open one of these, right? Click, it's open. You seem to have hit the special combination. Well, what's in the folder? And what's in the box? Take the box. Let's open it. And examine note 1. It's an IOU. It says Ace Harding owes Joey Siegel $1,000. A grand sure ain't peanuts. That's technically true. Well, what's in the box? Open the box. What is this? It's the trunk key to a Mercedes-Benz. Take the key 4. Alright, I'm on a fire escape. When there's a fire, you use it to escape. Let's move forward and see what happens. Ah, here we go. So I want to open this doorway here. Open the window. Let's go in. Julie Mason, welcome. What kind of room is this? It looks weird. It's an empty medicine vial. Sodium pentothal is written on the label. What has it been used for? Medrazine. Empty medicine vial. It says diethanol trimine. Sounds familiar, but you can't remember why. I think we were just talking about it earlier, that's why. The dentist. Yeah, there's a dentist chair. It looks like an unusual chair. It has restraints for the arms and head. Perhaps it's a dentist chair. Now, this is where I got stuck for a really long time the first time I played this game. Because when you first play the game, you like examine everything, thinking, okay, everything that looks like I can examine it might be important. In this room, when you examine the wastebasket, it just says it's a wastebasket. Unlike every other thing in the game where it's like, oh, it looks like there's something in that dead guy's pocket, which, like, how would you know that, right? But pretty much anytime you examine something, the game hints like, hey, you might want to, like, do some other action with this, right? There's no way you would know to open the body without it saying something like, oh, it looks like there might be something in its pocket, right? But what you're supposed to do here is open the wastebasket, even though it's already clearly open. And this is where you find the capsules. Capsules. I love them. Doctors put medicine in these for patients to take. Well, it's a key item, and we need it, so let's take it. Whoosh, the elevator. Let's get out of here. Was this a computer game back in the day? It was, MB. It was part of the MacVenture series. On those old Apple Macintosh computers, the black and white ones. Oh, I'm already on that floor. Remember those old black and white computers back from like 1985? Oh boy. As you leave the elevator to enter the room, the wall slides shut behind you, sealing off the elevator. Obviously, this elevator is used as a secret means to get in and out of this office. Ooh, that's interesting. But yeah, this was on the Apple Macintosh computers, along with Shadowgate and Uninvited, and I think even Deja Vu 2. So those were known as the MacVenture games. Let's save the game. I think we actually want to go back to that doctor's office that I shot with a gun before. I might be able to just walk in there. I don't know. If not, we're in trouble, because I don't remember how to get in there. So let's go back to, I think it was Sherman Street, right? You were talking DOS. DOS computers. Nope. Macintosh didn't use DOS. That's right, Rogue Effect. Where are my coins? Yeah, Andrew S. Like, DOS was like a PC thing. I don't think any Apple computers use DOS. Is that correct? I might be wrong. DOS boot. Yeah, Mac OS. So, like, can I just open this? That'd be handy if I could. Must be locked. I swear you're supposed to shoot open this door. Do I have a key for it? Key won't fit. This is the car key, right? This key won't fit. Ooh, key 5 worked. All right, we're in business, baby. Let's go. So this is what I was thinking of. You're inside a doctor's office. There is nobody around. Perhaps you should wait for a noise. I think I have 1 bullet left in this gun. You pull the gun, you pull out the gun, point it straight ahead, and pull the trigger. Blam! What's the blam count now, everybody? Good night, chat. Yo, Ventus DM, thanks for showing up. The lock is gone, so the cabinet is now open. And we can take a bunch of files, baby. Let's go. Take the file one. Examine eye chart, James Martin. That's a good idea. What? There's an A on top and not a big E? Have you ever seen an eye chart that doesn't start with a big E? Files is correct. If you can't read the eye chart from where you are, get glasses. I tried the glasses, they wouldn't fit. Anyway, I'm gonna eat these files. Blam count equal to Sacco count currently at 3. Yes, thank you, Ventus DM. That is a big E though. But it's not at the top of the chart, Rogue Effect. Okay, let's look at the files. It's a patient's chart. Ace Harding, during his last physical, was strongly urged to quit smoking. That's private information, buddy. Wait, that's why he had it locked in a cabinet that I opened up. All right, gotta go. Take care, bro. Yo, James Martin, thanks for showing up. Thanks for seeing at least 1 Sacco. It's a receipt for some things and their prices. There's a final note written by the doctor. Joey Siegel's secretary, Martha Vickers. We have a diary with Martha's name on it. Says she wants the order delivered to Joe's bar. Yo, James Martin with a cool $5 saying Sacco. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Was HIPAA a thing then? 0 rules? I don't think so. I actually don't know. It's a patient's medical record. Symptoms: fainting, stomach pains, feverish vomiting. Symptoms of peritonitis? High fever, coughing, no appetite, headache, symptoms of pneumonia. It's the medicine's name and its effect. Ooh, this is what I'm looking for. Okay. Ofriol, medicine used in the treatment of patients with heart murmurs. Can be fatal. Bedrazine, medicine used in the treatment of patients exposed to nerve gas. Can be fatal. Martha, hardly Noah. That's right, Nicholas D. Diethanol trimine, a medicine that can cause permanent memory loss if not quickly countered. Sodium bicarbonate, a medicine to counteract the pain of overeating. Chemopapane, medicine used to induce a state of euphoria. Sodium pentothal, with this medicine you can induce the subject into a state of unconsciousness that at the same time makes him or her tell the truth. That's crazy. Bisodiumitis. Diethanol trimine's antidote. More than 1 dose is necessary to counter a memory medicine? That sounds kind of familiar. You feel absolutely horrible. You feel like you're about to pass out. Okay, so we need to find that one. That's the one I need, right? Bisodium? That looks like the same bottle. Take Medic 6 and Medic 6. Okay. So that's the one that I need to use, right? I don't know, I wasn't paying too much attention, but what could possibly go wrong? So you want to use the medicine with the capsules that you have and ingest them. And somebody told me that in the original game, you don't get capsules, you get a syringe. A dose of bisodium. The medicine takes effect. Memories start rolling in. This one is from your childhood. Oh no. Hippo was 1996, but it seems like there was some sort of physician-patient privacy stuff. Before then, Zero Rules? Thank you for the knowledge. It's Father O'Malley from the DeMille boarding school. You feel your memory slowly returning. Hopefully there's a dog-related memory at some point. Let's do it again. So you put the medicine, you use medicine 6 on the capsules, then you use the capsules on self. 1828 seems to be the start of those types of laws. Yo, Zero Rules, thank you for the information. A dose of bisodium. Yes! Another memory suddenly hits you as the medicine takes effect. It's Taco, your pet dog. Say woof, Taco. Wanna play? Taco sends you to the hospital for stitches. Taco ain't playing around, Ace. Let's do it again. You do need the truth medicine too. I know that, Rob War. Thank you for reminding me. A dose of bisodium. Bisodium? I'd rather sell it. I don't know. I'm trying to make a joke. Another flashback comes to you, obviously signaling the fact that your memory has almost returned. It's Susie Q, the girl next door. Susie Q gave you your first kiss and your first divorce. Suddenly, you feel great. Tell your friends you feel great. You now realize who you are. Ace Harding. That's it. You're Ace Harding, Private Eye. Do I have another bullet in the gun? I'm just realizing now, if I don't, then I need to go get one. Dang it. That's okay. We'll go back and get him. Bisodium? Hardly knew him. That's right, Enigma. So, like, what was the thing I needed? Sodium pentothal, I think. Yeah, sodium pentothal causes a person to speak the truth when unconscious. What is this one, though? That's it. That's what I want, is the sodium pentothal. I don't think I need more than one of them, but let's take 2. Wait, it didn't take it? I have to click very specifically on the center of it. Okay. I do need to go upstairs, but I also need at least 1 bullet in my gun. So I think I gotta go back first. I might be in some trouble here. Especially if I run into that mugger too many times. Okay, so let's speak to this guy. And go back to Peoria. Stairs and guns, the worst. I know, Jordy Pants. Why can't I have escalators and swords? It's 1942, after all. Everyone should have a sword. This game had a rare Swedish translation, too. And if you use the gun on yourself, it says something like, that will not help you recover your memories. You still die. That's cool, Nicholas D. Thank you. Alright, I want to not run into this mugger, so let's save. That guy's fine to run into. You don't always run into that bum, by the way. Wait, where do I want to go? Here's where I want to be. Okay. You're inside Pete's all-night gun palace. So what is this? Standard military issue German Luger? I'm just wondering if my... Or what kind of bullets I need here. 9mm cartridge. Oh, that's the one for the 38 special. Okay, so let's take one of these. Get one bullet. Thanks for the quarter. That's all I need. And I'm pretty sure you have to open the gun to put the bullet in it. So let's use bullet 1 in gun 1. My gosh, I have so much junk in my pockets. Is this Papers, Please, says Robin? No, this is Deja Vu on the NES. Except I'm playing a PC version of it. Yeah, I loaded the gun. Okay. Night all. Time for anime with the lady. Yo, Enigma? Thanks for showing up. Iconic weapon, says John N. A German gun in the States in 1941. Yeah, isn't that weird? Oh my gosh, and I don't have enough coins. Let's go gambling again, everybody. Because I need more money to take the cab a bunch. Wait, I didn't want to go upstairs. Actually, what happens if you go upstairs and look at your photo now? It's a poster of you, Ace Harding, taken during your boxing days. A guy named Joey Siegel was your manager. You can't seem to remember anything nice about him. Hey, appreciate you. There's a dead body lying inside the office. Now if we examine him... He's still gripping something. Okay, so... Still can't recall who he is. Interesting. Here's the thing, though. The lighter that we found, the gold-plated lighter, has the initials JS on it. Those belong to Joey Siegel. This handkerchief is Joey Siegel's. This is Joey Siegel, and he's dead. And there was a note in the safe saying that you owed him $1,000. And let's use the gum. You pop the gum into your mouth. After a couple of seconds, it loses its flavor. Must be fruit stripe. Hugo, House of Horrors? Yo, Casey Jones. It's weird that you bring that up, because, like, I was out with somebody I met the other day, and, like, she was the only other person in the world who I thought knew about that game. The Hugo series? It was a game similar to these, where instead of point and click, you had to, like, type the commands into like, a bar at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, especially, Hugo and the Jungle of Doom, the third game in the series. Like, I was just out with some girl, and we started talking about games that we used to play, and she brought that one up, and I'm like, holy cow, I haven't thought of that in 30 years. Text adventure, except there were visual elements to it, so you could control a character. But, like, you'd move him toward something or someone you want to interact with, and then you'd type a command, you know? Kind of like that, Rogue Effect. House of Horrors was fun, too bad it was too short. Yeah, I never beat that one. House of Horrors isn't that hard to me. Yo, Isaiah N. Man, a lot of people in here know about this game, which surprises me, honestly. I played Hugo House of Horrors and couldn't even read. It was difficult. Yo, Casey Jones, me too. I played that game when I was like 4, I think. Hey, we got the... grapes? What is that, eggplant? You hit the jackpot. All right, so I probably won't need any more coins for the rest of the game. Reminds me of Maniac Mansion. Yeah, kinda. 0 rules. A plum, thank you, Ducko Gotta Gunno. Your demographic is right for it. Yeah, I should probably play it. Alright, let's go back to the cab. By the way, the more you move around on this street, the more likely you are to run into that mugger. Okay, let's speak to this guy. What is this, says Raykov. I am playing Deja Vu. This is the NES version of Deja Vu, except I'm playing it on PC on a collection that I purchased on Steam called the 8-Bit Adventure Anthology Volume 1. It is a point-and-click adventure game, like a storybook-style adventure, where you wake up with no memory in 1940s Chicago, and you've been framed for murder. I forgot to do something back at Peoria. Gosh dang it. That's okay, that's okay. Let's go up the stairs. And now that I have this gun with a bullet in it, let's just like shoot whoever's in my office. You pull out the gun and you shoot the guy. Boom! Blam! That's the fourth blam, everybody. You've shot whatever was standing inside your office. The door won't open, it must be locked. So do I even have the right key for this? Wait, I can't use key 5? Okay, I do have the right key. Key 5 opens both doors in here. You see a dead guy lying on the floor. Too bad you had to do that. Yeah, real shame that I had to kill that hitman. Let's open the desk. Oh, there's an ammo case in here. Okay, we can take that. Well, I've got more bullets. The bullet hit him all right. Well, at least it wasn't in cold blood. By Truman Capote? One of the few books I've ever read. I remember this game when it came out, says Isaiah Nolan. Yo. When did it come out? 1991, maybe? Let's take some bullets. Can I just put them in the gun without having to open it? Let's see. Yep, I could have done that. Let's open this. Oh my gosh, more files, everybody. Let's take them. Good. Free Calibers. Free Caliber 2. Any Soul Calibur fans? Soul Calibur 2 is like probably my favorite game of all time. Alright, let's examine some files here. The letter says, Ace, I've got a way to get you off the hook. It's a simple kidnap job. Just pick up this wealthy woman and deliver her to me. I'll collect the ransom while you get to live. Your debt's paid. If you bungle it, you'll take the rap. I've got everything planned so that nothing will lead to me. This is the only offer you'll ever get, so decide and call you-know-who. Oh my gosh. This file reads, Sugar Shack is known to have a hatred for something that Joey Siegel did to her. Sugar Shack was the blackmailer in the Alderman case. She is doing 5 years. Cool. That's cool about Sugar Shack. Well, let's leave. Yeah, so I think those files were necessary to get. I have to go back to Peoria because I forgot something to do with that Mercedes-Benz. Master Chef, shoes is correct. Soul Calibur 2 is fire. Thank you, vice versa. Deja Vu came out on the NES in October 1985? I thought the NES ports were around like 89 or 1990. Alright, I owe this guy 75 cents again, huh? This guy is doing awesome business today. Hasn't mentioned that I'm like his only customer. Soul Calibur 2 is a good game. Yeah, we mostly played the PlayStation 2 version. I'm gonna save the game. So I'm not having the problem with this game that I had in Shadowgate where the save screen would just, like, lock. So that's good to know. Okay, so let's go here to the trunk of the car. Yeah. Now what we need to do is open the trunk. I meant to do this a while ago. This key won't fit. What about this one? Yes, key 4 worked. All right, great. Who is this? It's the biggest woman you've ever seen in your life. She appears to be unconscious. She's gagged and her hands and feet are tied. She's a real tub of lard. Wow, body shaming. Oh my gosh, around 400 pounds. You've never seen her before. Although, if you were Mega Harv, you'd know that lard is a great thing. Raphael versus Link. That's right, Ryzek 4 and Blank Null. What game is this? Welcome. Catnap, hi. This is Deja Vu. It's a port of the NES version of Deja Vu. But I am playing it on PC, because there is a collection on Steam called the 8-Bit Adventure Anthology Volume 1, and don't forget, I have to take out my trash tonight. That's what that alarm was for. Try punching her to wake her up. Let's take this out of her face. Take the gag. Now what I want to do is use Medicine 1, I hope, with the capsules. And then I'm going to use the capsules. I'm just going to put one in her mouth and she'll swallow it, I guess. The sodium pentothal takes effect. The woman starts babbling. Take me home. Please take me home. 626 Auburn Road. Take me there. She stops talking, falling back into complete unconsciousness. I'll just leave her here with the trunk open. Should be fine. Alright, and we needed that address. I think this is like the last place I need to go before I can do like the final sequence of the game. Let's take this cab. You're in a yellow cab. The cabbie looks like a nice guy. Where do you want to go, mister? Let's go to Auburn Road. The cabbie accelerates. As you arrive at your destination, he looks at the meter and says, "Here you are. You owe me 75 cents. Does that mean you have Haunted Mansion? Yo, Matthew B., are you thinking of Uninvited on the NES? And yes, I do. Yeah, a game in a basically the same style as this one, except you enter a haunted mansion looking for your sister after crashing your car. And it's super spooky, and you like fight a wizard at some point, I think. Yeah, we'll get to that real soon. Thanks for the fare, Mac, is what he said, right? You're by a large estate. It looks like Tara from Gone with the Wind. Never actually saw that. Let's steal their mail. Open the mailbox. I live here, it's fine. So let's open this Enville 2 and take letter 1. Now this might be a ransom letter, I'm pretty sure. At this point, it's become very clear that we've been framed for murder. And whoever these people are trying to make it look like we kidnapped Mrs. Sternwood, who was in the trunk of the car there. This ransom note reads, Sternwood, we have your wife. You have 24 hours to collect $20,000. If you contact the police, she's dead. Be standing at the corner of Peoria and Elm at exactly 12 midnight. Have the ransom in a briefcase. There, you'll be contacted with further instructions. Ooh, that's crazy. You start off by a black gate? Maybe we're thinking of different games. What's up, Justin McD? Oops, I've accidentally found your live stream again. Hey. Thanks for showing up. Oh yeah, by the way, if you examine the capsules, it says, it's capsules. There's Nom Edison in them. Obviously, that's a relative of Thomas Edison. Of Tom Edison. Let's use the knocker here. You rap the knocker against the door. Yeah, I'm rapping on his chamber door. The butler explains that he has strict orders not to let anyone in the house unannounced, especially with the master asleep. This guy looks like the classic wimp. Get ready to add to that Sacco count, everybody. Sacco! See ya! Is this a LucasArts game? No, Matthew B., but that's, I see why you'd ask that. No, this game was ported by Kemco, and I think it was originally created by ICOM Simulations. Sacco is right, Julie Squirrel. Butler, hardly knew her. You've knocked the butler out with a tremendous punch. He now lies in an unconscious heap. Now, like, I think I can go into their kitchen, and there might even be, like, a pie to take. Water pitcher with no water? Small jar? This pan was made for frying, and that's just what you'll do if you don't stop wasting time. Is that a Johnny Cash reference? Another memory wave from your childhood comes through. It's your mother. She's baked a cake. That scared me. I didn't expect that. That, like, actually startled me. Maybe it's your birthday or some other occasion. Okay. We don't need to be in the kitchen at all. There's nothing to do in there. But I'm in the vestibule of a mansion. Yo, Karma, check the Discord after the stream. I made a Lego of you. Oh my gosh. That's awesome, Walter White. All right, I'll check it out. By the way, I do have a Discord. I think I linked it in the video description. But yeah, we post a lot of cat pictures. I usually announce before I go live on my Discord. Would love to have you. It looks like Mr. Sternwood is having a nice sleep. Okay. I thought that was a lady. It's a briefcase that you recall having carried a while ago. Let's take it. Open the Bry case. They truncated it. They truncased it. Quietly open the night table. Yeah, and we need to take this guy. You could also take the tissue in the candy box, but there's no reason to do that. I'll take the candy box, at least. Let's open this door. Mr. Sternwood's there. You're in a bedroom. You smell a cheap, strong perfume. Wait a second. This is Martha Vickers. There was a note in her diary about how if we could just get rid of Mrs. Sternwood, she could live the good life with John Sternwood. Could it be that these two people are framing you for the kidnapping of John Sternwood's wife, and he's in on it, Adventures of Jack and Chrissy? Nancy Sinatra, thank you. Free candy is the best candy. Motive is correct. Must be a guest room. There's a woman asleep in the bed. She's a real looker. You recall seeing her before. Open the night table. Ooh, baby. Now let's take the memo. And we finally have glasses to steal. The ball pen. And the glasses. We're almost done with this game, everybody. Let's move on out. Can't be moved if it's not opened. Okay, sometimes you do have to open a door. Depending on which way you enter a room, sometimes you'll have to open a door using this little mini-map. Let's leave. You're in the mansion vestibule. We're so close to the end. You can't see anyone around. Let's save the game. And move into the cab. You are aware that there's a sequel, right? Yo. Nicholas Piazza, welcome. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do have a video of it on my channel. Me and my friend Sean R. played all the way through it on Game Boy Color. And it's pretty darn good, too. Had some trouble with it, I should say. Here you are, you owe me 75 cents. Now, you don't have to pay him if it's the last time you're using the cab, but I'm gonna. Deja Vu 2, Lost in Las Vegas. Yeah, and the soundtrack is really cool. I like the music in this game, too. Not quite as cool as Shadowgate, but, like, It does a nice job, capturing, like, a lonely hopelessness, I would say. Alright, so now, we don't have to go into Joe's bar, but what we do need to do is get down to the sewer. Because we need to destroy some evidence. This game strangely reminds me of Where's Mario? Matthew B, do you mean Mario's missing? You know, I sort of see it. Let's go into the sewer. Oh boy! Great Scott! Your way is blocked by a ferocious sewer alligator. Yeah, I think this might be a random event, but when you see this dude, definitely make sure your gun is loaded. I'll use gun 1 on alligator. Blam! That's right, Daniel MWJ. Add another to the count. Yo! His head is gone! You just saved your own life. The alligators would have had you for brunch if you didn't fire. Tiny Cat jumped up on the desk. Nobody heard the gunshot as you were deep in the sewers. That's great. You're inside the sewer. Can I move, like, further down the sewer? Wait, where do I want to go? Be careful and watch your step. I'm trying to get to a certain part of the sewer. Here it is. Okay, you're in the deepest part of the sewer. Now, I know I took a bunch of stuff that I didn't really look at, but we'll do that right now. Let's examine this memo. It's a blank notepad. You notice that the top sheet of the pad has several indentations on it. What you want to do with this, I think you can use the pen, but I'm only like 80% sure about that. What you want to do is use the pencil on it. And you'll see what Ace does with it. The gun is actually a head disintegrating ray. Thank you, Julie Squirrel. Oh yeah, I forgot it was 1941. Everyone had one back then. So let's use the pencil on the memo, right? Using the pencil to shade over the indentations on the pad, you are now able to read the indentations. What does it say? Timetable, 2:15 a.m. Be sure Joe's bar is closed up and all employees are gone. Tiny Cat, I'm trying to solve a murder right now. Trying to solve a mystery or rewrite history like it's DuckTales. That's my cat. That's Tiny Cat. He's got a mustache. 2:30. Have the missus situated in the women's stall. Make sure she is bound and unconscious. That is why there was a crack in the toilet bowl at Joe's bar. 2:45 a.m. Be waiting near the bar front door for Ace's arrival. Put Ace in stall. Be sure he's unconscious. Tiny Cat, I love you. So do I. Julie Squirrel, thank you. I'll tell him you said that. Put Ace in the stall. Be sure he's unconscious. Inject him with 10 cc of diethanol trimine. Take his gun and stuff. 3:15 a.m. Wait for Siegel. 3:30 a.m. Get Siegel behind his desk, then plug him with Ace's gun. Get Siegel's car keys. 3:45 a.m. Plant Siegel's things on Ace. Put Ace's gun back. Be sure his fingerprints are on it. 4 a.m. Dump Big Missus in Siegel's car. Put stuff in glove box. Put car key in Ace's coat. Put other key in safe. 4:30 a.m. Leave bar and lock up. Be sure not to leave ransom case behind. 5 a.m. On the way home, plant new Siegel letter in Ace's file. What a setup. If you don't do something, they'll nail you for kidnapping and murder. Roger R, what's going on? Boy, this is a nightmare. You'll have to get complete proof of your innocence to the cops. So that's a pretty handy piece of evidence. What was in the envelope 3 again? I should take this, huh? Let's take letter 2. So, now that we're in the sewer, we have to get rid of everything that makes us look bad. I can't exactly remember which things you need to keep. It's a letter that says, Sternwood, this is my final warning. Keep your hands off Vickers, or your wife gets the story. I don't think she'll look upon you so favorably in her will after that. Since Vickers belongs to me, you can pay for her if you want her that bad. She'll cost you 20 grand. Yo, what? Also, we never opened the briefcase. What was in this? Nothing. Okay, I don't need this. So, you're supposed to, like, basically leave everything. Oh. Everything that you don't need, you're supposed to throw it into the water here. I got stuck at this point, says Canavo. I threw away everything it let me. Still got done by the cops. Yeah, so I think there are 3 items that you need to keep. One of them is the memo, for sure. The music stopped, and it looped. Let's leave it here. Discard the bill. I don't think it lets you get rid of anything that you need. Ooh, let's take the candy. Luscious, crystal clear blue sewer water. That's correct. Nat 20, I didn't realize you were still here. To whom it may concern, this is how I framed Ace. Yeah, exactly. It's a piece of chocolate. Well, this one I don't have to throw away. You take the chocolate and pop it in your mouth. Ugh, how can people eat these things? Chocolate? Are you kidding? I mean, I get what he was saying about seltzer. Okay, so let's leave the candy box. Just to be a D-bag. I didn't need to steal that and throw it away. Oh, it is open. Okay. Did I take everything from that envelope 3? I did. I'm sneaky like a gumshoe. Okay, so let's leave the envelope 3. I don't think well, you know what? Let's save the game. Just in case I mess anything up. Let's leave the briefcase. You can just throw stuff in the sewer. Remember the good old days? Let's throw this pen. And like this... might be necessary. The ransom note reads, Sternwood, we have your wife. You have 24 hours to collect $20,000. If you contact the police, she's dead. Be standing at the corner of Peoria and Elm at exactly 12 midnight. Have the ransom in a briefcase. There you'll be contacted with further instructions. Okay, let's throw that out. Hold on, if you do that, it may cause trouble later. Okay, so we can't throw that one out. Anything in that? Nope. We can toss it. Oh yeah, Karma Jolt, take out the trash. Thank you, Rogue Effects. I know this is hard for you, Karma, but you have to throw away the glasses. What about letter 1? Oh, yeah. That's the one I just tried to throw away. Also, I want to leave all these files, I think. Because some of them make it look like Ace might have a motive. I'm gonna toss that ammo case, just in case. I'm gonna leave medic 1. Okay, I can't. I can't get rid of file 4. Discard the files. Capsules are fine to hang on to. What was in this box? I think I took everything from it, yeah. Okay, let's get rid of all the Joey Siegel stuff that we have on us. So let's leave the coat. Getting rid of the sunglasses. The lighter? I can't get rid of the lighter, okay. The hanky, though. You don't need to set anything on fire in this game. Got rid of the wallet. I might have to discard my gun. Was there anything in Anvil 1? Oh, it is open. Didn't I slam that seltzer? Why is it still in my inventory? Well, this is where you belong, seltzer. I think we have everything we need. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that code is. It's a photo of the gal asleep in bed. Ooh, yeah, that was Martha Vickers. I think you've seen plenty already. Yeah, so can I leave the snapshot? I didn't realize it said that if you check the snapshot again. What was that other combination for? I actually don't know. So we need this diary for sure. There's a bookmark between the pages. What about this folder? Oh, I might need this. What game is this, my boy? Yo, John B. Love your channel, by the way. Following for a few months now. Hey, thank you so much. This is Deja Vu on NES. I'm playing a port that's on Steam, and that's how I'm using a mouse for this game. But it's basically the NES version, except you can use a mouse. Okay, so I think we're all set. Let's leave note 1 here, and now we gotta go to the cops. Hopefully I did everything correct. Oh, we can open this sewer. Actually, I don't think I want to go that way, because there might be another mugger that way. Let's go through the bar. Throwing away a gun in the sewers, like any responsible person would. Exactly. Toss the bullets? Oh, maybe I should have. Nat 20. Well, let's see what happens. Standing in front of the bar. Now we're in front of the police station. If I have all the evidence I need, and I've gotten rid of all the evidence I need to get rid of, I can open the police station. I might have done something wrong. You're in a police station. They are pleased to see you. Oh no. Your story and the 3 pieces of evidence made Sternwood and Vickers look suspicious. But you can't be certain of that. The cops found some evidence they suspect you committed Joey Siegel's murder. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I didn't get rid of enough. The bad blood between you and Siegel is well known. It doesn't take them long to bring you before a judge. The sentence was 10 years in prison. A barred cell is waiting for you. Oh my gosh. Am I missing something then? I might gotta look it up, everybody. I might actually be missing like a key piece of evidence here. So let me just look it up real quick. Oh my god, advertisements are brutal right now on my phone. Game over, yeah, exactly. I can't read with these sunglasses on. Okay. I need note 3. Do I have that? I've got note 3. Diary. Letter 1. Uh-oh, did I get rid of letter 1? I have letter 1. Memo. Okay, so yeah, what I need is note 3, diary, letter 1, Memo. I have memo in letter 1. I have diary, right? And then note 3. So I must not have gotten rid of enough stuff. I can't open the manhole? Okay, let's do this. Evil Eye, what's going on? Nat 20, you might be right. Hope you're wearing your boots. Okay, so let me just read this this walkthrough again. What do I need to discard? Leave gun 1, map, snapshot, note 1. I got rid of gun 1, I know that. I got rid of map and snapshot. Note 1, file 3. And file 5. So, what is this? Can I leave this? I don't think I want to get rid of letter 2. Note 3, diary, letter 1, memo. Those are the things I need at the end. So let's get rid of bullet. I can't. What was this, though? What was file 4? I can't get rid of that, actually. Right. Let's leave the earrings. Let's leave the folder. Let's... Oh, I can't? Let's leave the box. There was nothing in the folder, though, right? Correct. Yeah, this game, this part of the game always trips me up, like, a little bit. But I think we're close to winning here. Now, I need note 3 and 4, right? Note 3... No, hold on. I don't need note 4. Okay, but I can't get rid of it. I don't think I can get rid of this photo. Okay, I did. And then what was note 2? I can't get rid of that? Oh, I gotta get rid of the map, that's for sure. Okay. That's what I didn't get rid of. I think that's it. I think that's what we needed to do. Should I get rid of that 20 bucks? Okay, I think the map still makes us look a little bit guilty, so that's... Oh. Suddenly a mugger steps in front of you. Ma always told me it was wrong to steal. But she also told me it was wrong to kill, so just give me all your money. Yeah, there's nothing you can do with this guy besides give him the 20 bucks. He accepts your kind offer. He gives you his mother's thanks. Then he skips away with a hop and a giggle. I love that for him. I hope that other mugger doesn't come back. Alright, let's try this one last time. We did it. That was it. It was the map. You're in the hands of the police. The evidence you've brought them Proves to be interesting. $20 was what you could use to buy the gun at the gun store. Yeah, but it's not needed at that point. In the courtroom, where you wind up during the trial of the kidnapping of Mrs. Sternwood and the murder of Joey Siegel, 3 bits of evidence proved valuable. The diary from Vickers' bungalow, the blackmail letter, and the timetable from Sternwood's bedroom. These 3 items put together paint the picture of a plot by Sternwood and Vickers to kill Mrs. Sternwood and Siegel, and to make you take the fall for it. The diary and the blackmail letter provided the motive for such actions. The timetable indicated how they did it. Sternwood and Vickers were grilled on the witness stand. The weight of the evidence and the skilled tactics of your lawyer made Vickers admit to the crime. Way to go, Ace. The Ace Harding School of Investigation. Yo, we got a certificate. Because of your excellent skills, the case is laid to rest. They're just gonna ignore the one guy you did kill. Yeah, 0 rules, it's fine. Nobody found him. Congratulations, Ace. You're off the hook. Since the case drew national interest, your name is seen on every paper in the country. Who could have asked for anything more? Dude, like, I feel like I could ask for people not framing me for murder. Ace Harding's my moniker. Once a boxer, now a private eye. I love that they're like, who should we frame for the murder of your wife? I know, a detective. And someone who can punch. Siegel lost his life for a mere 20 grand, so I'm off the hook. The town's really quiet all of a sudden, like nothing's happened. This is Chicago, by the way, you could tell. But crime will never cease here. It's hunting its next victim right at this moment. Ace Harding's my moniker. The next case is just around the corner. He looks like Nightshade. Coincidence? Yo, Nicholas D, someday I'll get to that game. Somebody had better look out, baby, because it's themed. Yo, and now we get the credits. Abstraction Games BV. I don't know why I like that game so much, but it's fun to play. For some reason, I always loved storybook and like point and click kind of games, because it's like, hey, could you solve one big riddle with like a whole bunch of obtuse clues and not so subtle hints sometimes? Hey, nice job, says Isaiah N. Thank you. And John N. Appreciate you. We beat the game, everybody. I think next week we'll get to Uninvited. That one I might have to like remember how to play though, because there's like a whole maze in that game. But it's the other game in the Mac Adventure series. Maybe I'll give you a sneak peek here. This is what we're gonna stream next time. Sometime next week, maybe. I am gonna stream a little bit of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Breath of Fire at some point, but this is what Uninvited looks like. It starts with some scary music. Look, I'll show you right now. Look out, the last thing you remember before blacking out was a shadowy figure appearing in the road in front of you. Ooh, okay, we'll do this some other time. But hey, thank you so much for watching me beat Deja Vu, The Nightmare Comes True on NES. Until next time, this is Karma Jolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. I hope to see you soon. I'll take out the trash, Daniel NWJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate your reminding me.